everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today I wanted to do a mid-year reading goals check-in. Back in January, I set some reading goals for myself for this year, as most of us do. And now that we are in July and slightly more than halfway through the year, I wanted to check in and see how I was doing. I will link the video where I originally stated my 2018 reading goals, and you can go check that out if you want. Otherwise, let's review them. The first goal I set for myself was to read 40 books, and currently I am doing very well at this. I have read 21 of 40 books so far this year, so I'm actually one book ahead right now according to Goodreads, and I'm currently in the middle of one book and just started another, so I'm certainly keeping up with that, which is great. The second goal for myself was to continue putting closed captioning on all of my videos that I've uploaded. So far this year I have uploaded 12 videos, and I have put closed captioning on all 12 of them, including 2 that were of Les and I, which is very hard to do, trying to do closed captioning for 2 people when you're talking over each other. So that was a lot of work, but I'm proud of myself for actually doing it. My third goal was to listen to more audiobooks. Now this is a little abstract because I didn't give myself a specific number, but I just wanted to make good use of what my local library has and the app on my phone, and just downloading them and listening to them as much as I could. Especially at the beginning of the year, I was taking public transportation to and from work, which takes a lot longer. Now I have a car, so my commute is about 45 minutes shorter, but I'm still getting a lot of listening done on when I'm walking, when I'm going for runs. I've gotten to the point where I can listen to audiobooks while exercising and not feel like I'm being demotivated or whatever. So far this year I have listened to 10 audiobooks. I'm in the middle of another one, so I'm doing very well because I'm quite certain that last year I did not listen to 10 audiobooks. The final official challenge I had for myself was the Book Riot Read Harder Challenge, which is a list that's put together by the Book Riot website, and there's 24 challenges, so 2 a month approximately, and it's just to get you to try and read different things that you wouldn't necessarily pick up. And so far I have done 8 of the 24 challenges, so not perfect because I should be a little bit farther along. I should be at 12 if I were to be halfway. 8's not bad. The thing is, the 8 that I have done are the ones that I consider the easier ones to do because it was either something to do with a graphic novel or pertains most likely to a book that I was really in the mood to read. So from here on out, it's gonna get much harder. And so I'm not thinking that I'm gonna be able to complete this, but I'm still gonna keep going with it. But I would be very, very surprised if I was able to complete all 24 challenges by the end of this year. The final thing that I wanna mention is not a goal that I specifically set up for myself. It just kind of came about because I had picked out 8 books that I wanted to read for 2018. So I ended up kind of combining that in my head with, all right, I want to make sure I read these 8 books this year in addition to completing all of those other goals and challenges that I just mentioned. Of the 8 books that I wanted to read for 2018, I have read 2 so far. They are The Girl on the Train by Paul Hawkins and Once and For All by Sarah Dessen. It is worth mentioning that I have started a 3rd one, which is Ada Blackjack by Jennifer Niven, but I have just barely started it, like maybe 30 pages in. So not doing super well with that one, but there's still plenty of time to pick up the rest of the books that I mentioned. So completed 2, started a 3rd, still have a little bit of a ways to go, but very doable. Overall, I'm very happy with where I am. I'm glad that I'm slightly ahead of my read 40 books goal, and you know, the Book Riot Read Harder Challenge could be better, but I'm still glad that I'm actually doing it, and otherwise I'm happy with where I am. If you guys set yourself some 2018 reading goals, let me know how they're going down below, whether or not you're doing well, maybe you're doing fabulously, or maybe not so much. That's okay, feel free to share and maybe we can motivate each other. As always, all of our links are down in the doobly-doo. You can check those out if you feel so inclined. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you later.